Yeah, I changed it around, guys. I apologize. I made a post about it. I have one, maybe two more weekends in August that I'm probably not going to be able to go live. But after that, my schedule should be a lot more solid, and we'll be back to our normal kind of routine. But the reason it's kind of like off right now is it's all for good stuff, man. My oldest son just started travel baseball. That's where we were. We were at practice, and I didn't realize practice was going to be as long as it was. So, yeah. I'll see who hops in here. We'll start talking. I do have some videos to put up here soon. Tuesdays are whole again. Yeah, honestly, too fast. And I was just saying I'm about to be in between jobs, so I'm transferring here soon. So that's kind of created a little bit of turmoil in the schedule. My oldest son made a travel baseball team, so we're figuring out his practice schedule. He just had his first practice, and then the other thing today, I had a partial toenail removal for an ingrown toenail, so I've been taking care of that. So today's been kind of crazy. August is probably going to be a little bit crazy still. I'm probably going to be able to make more videos because I'm taking time off work for almost the whole month, so I should have time to make more videos. I'm hoping we have some good stuff then. But I will probably miss 2 live stream days during that month, maybe just one. But after that, I'll be in my new job, and everything should be back to normal.
Dad, Mommy wants me to be in the meeting. No, alive. Mommy wants me to be in there.
Apparently, Mom wants Maddox to be in live. All right. And we've been camping a lot. So I actually did a video just recently. We went to Yogi Bear's Jellystone Campground. Don't you step on my fan, dog. Jellystone Campground, and we won the Christmas in July contest, and we won some free days. Another thing, and actually I had some videos lined up, and I was ready to do Brutus. I was ready to do the Axleback shootout video I've been talking about, and the air conditioning in the Toyota Sequoia went out, and so.
You bought this for the Sequoia. You bought this for the Sequoia.
I'm trying to talk, son. So air conditioning went out for the Sequoia, so I had to taking it to Toyota was been like $2,500, and I repaired it myself for about $300. Parts and refrigerant.
I look at my air conditioner on my Mustang.
Oh man. But what's everybody else been up to? Stupid fast. Still got that Corvette. Sorry guys, I'm getting texted. What's up, George? Saw you guys are about to build the new place. Hope your truck situation's getting worked out.
I'm working on my Mustang.
Maddox is over here working on his Mustang, jacking it up.
I'm just trying to fit the air conditioner.
Yeah, I learned so it was pretty neat. Actually, and there'll be a video on it. I got to redo it. A company, Orion Motor Tech, actually sent me these really nice AC manifold gauges, right? There's these really nice AC manifold gauges, and I was using that to, draw vacuum and to recharge the system. And the issue was the instructions for the manifold gauges. It was a 4-way valve. The instructions, boys, please stop. The instructions wanted me to recharge the high side. Well, if you buy those cans, any of those cans from any auto store, they say max pressure of 170. And if you know anything about AC systems, the high side gets way higher than that. So you would blow the can up. What's up, Dave?
These bikes are dirty.
Okay, awesome, George. So I'd blow the can up. So I actually had to reach out to the company and be like, look, is it okay? Can I use it can you charge to the low side? Because I was trying to, and I wasn't able to get it to work. So I ended up charging it the old school cheap way with the little cheap refrigerant cans. So I'm going to do a video on those manifold gauges. They didn't reply to me. I didn't want to mess with their system and do something that was against their how it's supposed to operate. And so I sent them my feedback saying, you guys need to change your instructions. And they said, okay, yeah, we'll send that to our whatever team and have them take a look at that. So maybe I've helped them in little ways. But we'll do a video on those manifold gauges. We do, like I said in the last live stream, there's only a few people in here. We do have a set of manifold gauges we're going to give away here on the channel. I'm waiting to get a few more things to also give away with it. So somebody's going to get their own set. I figured that was a good giveaway gift because I feel like your average do-it-yourself guy might not have a set of those. And I didn't. So, I'm sure some of you guys don't have them. So somebody will win some.
I'll put some new headlights on my Mustang.
What else is going on? So the Boss, I have those striker lights that are on the Boss, right? And the front, I have the front and the rear. Well, the front ones here, when I was at the Hot Wheels show, they decided to stop working. So I got to take that whole thing apart, or take the lower. Man, you guys are making lots of noise in here. I got to take that lower splash guard off to investigate and see if there's a loose connection, because it's very possible it is. Oh, you're just looking at my car? He's just looking at my car, guys. What's up, Mike? Mike, it's hot here in North Carolina. But, oh, shoot. Almost came off. So we'll stay live for a little bit here, but I'm not staying on for super long. But, yeah, like I was saying earlier in the live, guys, we will have a more ironed out schedule here after August. I just got to get to my new job and get my feet wet, and we'll get started here. And Dave, speaking of so Dave, honestly, if I had known then what I know now, I would have had that AC system on that Fox body working. Dave here, guys, is the guy who bought my 4i Fox, and he's been cruising in it from what I've seen recently. And so, but like when I had it, the guy told me the air conditioning worked, and I never touched the AC. I wanted to, because it was super hot, and that was one of the reasons I wouldn't drive it sometimes. Yeah. I will say this, though. That being said, the new Fox body, whenever it gets here, does not have any air conditioning at all. There's none. So I just got to suck it up.
Dad?
What?
Your car is wet from Dad.
How about you get away from my car with whatever tools you got? You're freaking me out.
Your car is wet.
He's going to fix my car. That's a true statement. I guess you don't need AC.
I want AC in the new Fox body. Is the new Fox body going to be like that?
I probably said too much. Oops. It's okay. He'll forget within a day.
No.
Or he won't. What's up, Connor? How you doing, sir? Yeah, yeah. I've got lots of great ideas for the new project car when it gets here. lots of experimental ideas too. And some of them would make it a 1 of 1. So we'll see how it looks when I get it, and then we'll see how much work it would take to customize some stuff. So I've kind of thrown out the idea of
Can I look on these?
Boss exhaust parts, modern Boss exhaust parts on an older Mustang. And so we'll see if that's something we can fab up.
Can I look on this?
For a reasonable price.
Can I look on the brakes? These brakes, Dad?
Oh, one thing I did see. So, all right, guys. Curious what you guys think. All right. Everybody knows I've been saving for a supercharger, right? And that's been slow going. The content's been pretty slow lately. However, I have enough saved up for something. And it just popped up near me. Anybody know what a mini cup car is? Basically, like it's a go-kart that looks like a stock car, right? A lot of kids race them up through their teens. They run on a Honda 390 motor. It's about 13 horsepower, I think. One popped up for me near me that's a roller, and they want like $1,000 for it. And then you can get the motors for like $600, $500, $600, $700. And then you build those. And I think that would be something pretty cool to get with the kids. But I would use up the supercharger money that I have saved. Ow, I really hurt myself here.
I fixed mine.
Anthony, what's up, my man? How's the car coming, dude? You haven't leaked what color it is yet, right? You haven't said? I haven't seen it yet. You can tell me. I won't tell anyone. I have what we call, Anthony, a need to know.
I'm just looking on my energy.
I have a commitment to a track day this Saturday. That's taking my budget for the month. Oh, man.
Dad, your car
It's green.
When you're going to the truck to the skip all the
Oh, hold on. What's up, Nate? Let's see. We got some people in here. Yeah. Again, guys, I am sorry. My schedule's been super sporadic. I've just been, been living life. My normal stuff that I do in my family takes priority over YouTube. I want to see my kids flourish, and Leighton's really good at baseball. And so he's playing travel ball, and it's just it's really exciting to watch him succeed at that. I just posted the link if somebody wants to hop up here.
I'm about to put a supercharger on my Mustang.
What'd you say?
I'm about to put a supercharger on my car.
You're about to put a supercharger in your car?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Oh, man.
Because this weekend I'm going to do it.
Fat Boy Fox, what's up? I need to look, George, because I will be home this weekend. Yeah, I need to look. I'll be home this weekend, and I would love to take the boss out and do something. So I haven't looked, but I need to. I'll be down at the Battleship on Friday, George, but I'm actually doing something for work, so that's why I'm there.
Can I go to the Battleship with you?
Yeah, you're going with me.
Are you really taking the boss with you?
Uh-oh. I'm about to get in trouble.
I hear the camper. Have you showed them the tire cover? The camper.
Max, go potty. Says he hasn't leaked the color yet. Yeah, I saw he got the Z06 too. Hit you up next time I come to do Mars. I don't know when I'd be up there again, Dave. I'm not planning on being up there anytime soon unless my future boss sends me up there. But if I am, I'll definitely hit you guys up. I went out there when I was up there, dude, and I think like 4 cars showed up because everybody was scared of the rain. Mustang Invasion at Pigeon Forge next month.
Can you give me this?
11 through 13. No, that's not yours. It's Layton's.
Why is it in here?
Because it was in here to play with for him. I put it in here for him. Let's see. Man, we're getting all of the old OGs back in here. What's up, Car Mob? Yeah, I've been super bad about this lately. There you go. You're closer to the microphone to get the true obnoxious effect. I just want to make sure you guys fully understand everything I'm saying. No, it's just here. I've left it. I've had it here since I got it. What's up, Colton? Colton. So you have the boss. Did you ever get rid of the scat pack? Can't remember if we talked.
Did the boss?
What's up, Nate?
Living the dream.
That means things aren't great. I just had a toenail cut, so at least you didn't have that.
Yes.
It's like starting to feel like a railroad spikes in my foot, but that's all right.
That's not good.
Well, all the stuff they put in there is wearing off now. Yeah, I got to go. So I had to replace the compressor on the Sequoia.
Okay.
And the dealership would have charged me like $2,500. I did it for $300. And the AC is not blowing ice cold at idle, and I think it's because my fan is also on its way out. I think it's just slow. The AC fan. I think it's just the electric one. I think it's just slow. It's worn out. The motor windings are probably just torn up. So I bought a new one. We're gonna put it on and see how it does. Because when I drive at speed, it's ice cold. That's what makes me think the fan is the issue.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's not doing anything with the condenser. Because if you let a car sit for long enough, it gets hot. Take it from a guy that's fallen asleep in rest areas before. Yep. It gets toasty.
I about to put a car seat in my Mustang.
You put a car seat in your Mustang?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hate it.
Sweet. He's gonna put a car seat in there for his baby brother.
So what's new?
Well, a lot of camping stuff going on. Trying not to make too many videos on that. Even though they hit very well, they usually hit pretty well. But the thing that really upset me about the Sequoia, dude, is I had that weekend planned to change up my axle backs on the Boss, and because of that, I lost all that time. I drove for a week in 110-degree heat index with no AC, and I was like, I'm done. I'm fixing this like now.
Does your back window roll down on the Sequoia?
It does, but it's still super hot.
It's hot, and all the exhaust comes in. That's
what
I figured out. It's bad.
Yeah. If you floor it, it comes in. Bad.
If
you're just driving.
Mine was bad. Mine smelled like rotten eggs. Like I question if the converters weren't starting to plug up a little bit because I cut the Resonator off mine, which don't ever do that. That's a bad idea. It'll rattle your head. And then I put a Flowmaster 40 series on it.
Oh, the AC blows strong, stupid fast. The AC blows strong. It's just that the air temperature, like I got one of those infrared guns in there, and I can watch it. When I'm at idle, it'll go creep up to like the air temperature will be like 68, coldest, and then when I'm driving, it gets down to like 40.
I'm about to go to the gas station.
Which is what you want it. You want it 40.
Dad, I'm about to go to the gas station.
Is the condenser
I'm in trouble. There's something. What's up?
Did you look at the condenser and see if the fins or any of them are plugged up? The actual condenser rate.
No, I hosed that whole thing off.
Oh, okay. Seemed like a dumb question, but I had to ask.
No, I mean that's a fair question. It happens. It can get dirty, especially with a 300-something thousand mile car. Who knows if it's the original one or if they changed it? But they, I mean, it blows cold. Like I fixed it, and then we went camping as a family, and I was like, thank Jesus I did this because it was hot.
Yeah.
We went.
Miserable.
Yeah. Well, we did. They did a Christmas in July thing, so I brought some lights out there to decorate, right? And we actually won. And I was like worried that I was going to win something stupid because like we did other contests there with the boys while we were there, and we won like scoops of ice cream. So I'm like, I'm going to win something dumb. So we end up winning. They come back. And they have like one of those like door decorations that says like Merry Christmas that you hang on the door. And I'm like, oh man, are you kidding me? Like I put a lot of work into this. And no, but the back had like we won a free weekend. So it's like that was a good little prize.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm itching to do some stuff here. I need my schedule to open up. Once my 2-year-old or 1-year-old becomes 2 and he's a little more self-sufficient. My problem is my 2-year-old, he's different than the other two. It's purely he's not afraid of anything. So he will just walk off if you're not careful. Or he got on he's got a little draft thing he rides around, or like a little car thing. He'll just ride it all the way to my neighbor's driveway, cross the street over to the road because he remembers where the boys play, and he'll go ride where the boys ride their bikes by himself if you're not paying attention. So you have to watch him. So that's why it's not easy. Like I can't get under the car with him out there because he'll just go about his business.
He's gonna be a doctor or a mechanic, one of the two.
Yeah. The toilet's fine, actually, Bama. Since I fixed it, the toilet's been great.
It's amazing how cheap they make things. I was surprised whenever it was a plastic flange. It looked real thin.
Dude, it's really crappy. Like here's the worst part about it, right? I don't do number 2 in the camper because I'm afraid I'm going to break it because I'm a big man. I've never used that. So like that's my wife and kids. So it means like the max weight that's on it is like just north of 100. So It's really not that much.
Mama, Dad had to go to Mommy's seaport.
So, dude, it really, yeah. I thought the thumbnail was good. Crappy situation. I thought it was good. Anyways, but yeah, we leave the AC on. I have to have air. That's my kind of camping, man.
No camping without AC. I agree.
Maddox, you got to stay with me. We got to go get you something out of the camper here in a second.
But you have to give me something.
Because you got some stuff in the camper you need for bedtime. Yep. But
so I got, did I tell you I got Resonator deletes?
Like the over the axle deletes?
Yeah.
What axle back you running?
I've got Borla's right now, which I think they're going to come off.
Which ones?
The S types.
Are those the most aggressive? I don't remember.
They're the mid-range.
Okay. Is it loud?
They're loud. I haven't put the axle backs on or the over the axle pipes yet. It's loud enough as it sits.
I want to hear what it sounds like with those deletes because I'm still contemplating it, but I just know it's going to be dumb loud.
Well, I can tell you with the S types, they're loud enough now. But I picked them up. A guy on Craigslist up here was selling them for $200. They've never been installed.
That's a good price.
So I figured I'd try them. If anything, I figured the GT500s will end up being the final setup for now. I almost bought Roush's, but I couldn't meet up with a guy.
You laugh, Car Mob. I don't have that issue, but like I have to like teach my sons how to flush toilet paper in a camper. Like you don't just wipe, then flush. You wipe, flush, wipe, flush, wipe, flush. You don't want to plug or anything. Like those things aren't durable at all. So you can easily create a problem if you want to.
Dad, when are you gonna go get the stuff out the camper?
Yeah, we want to upgrade already. We want a bigger camper. We just it's got to be at the right time. So we got to find out how we're gonna get into one.
Don't sell the boss.
Hey, later, George.
And I did sign up today so they do Mustang Rally of the Finger Lakes. They have one car show a year, which makes no sense. All the proceeds goes to Habitat for Humanity, but they have one car show a year. I don't understand it, but the day before they put together, what is it? They go to Watkins Glen. So you can drive the Glen. So it's ponies at the Glen. So last year there was 30 of us together. I don't know how many they have this year. I was actually registered. Today was a day late, but he let me get in. So that'll be the 4th of August. I'm doing that.
Well, I talked to Tony from Tony's Fords and Mustangs a lot. So I chat with him on the phone, and I might link up with him at some point and go to one of the tracks near me with his group, because they seem like they're all pretty responsible and reasonable, and that way I can get my car on the track, not have to worry about like the pressure of having people pass me crazily. Like they got, there's groups that go to those tracks and they have rules and stuff for passing. So that way, everybody can drive, because they're on a rally. So you drive out of there with what you drove in with, right? So I kind of want to take it easy for my first time with my car on the track. I still have the freaking videos for Skip Barber to put up. I was really hoping they would send me the track videos, but I found out like it's like 1080. I think it's 720p. I don't even know if it's 1080, and they still want $250 for it. So I'm not feeling that. Oh, there we go.
I like that picture.
There's Tony right there.
I like the picture.
Tony, man, your channel's doing big things though. Congrats, sir. You deserve it. It's got quality narration for sure, and just content in general. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So but I do have a good video for like the intro to Skip Barber, and then I'm probably gonna do something a little different. I got video of like what the school actually entails, but the only problem is I didn't really get any video of me driving, other than I got some illegal video of me I do have video of me driving, but it's because I put my GoPro right between the speedo and the tack. And it doesn't show anything but me in a helmet. So you do get to see me. I got called in after my first lap so they could tell me to stop driving so aggressively. They said that you don't need to be downshifting out here on your first time out. Like, because I was downshifting the second to really rev it out. You should just be following him, following the pace car, and learning the track.
I want to go do a track race of some sort and take a class, but there's nothing really near me. Like Watkins Glen doesn't have anything that I can find. The closest I can find is in Jersey.
Did I freeze or did you freeze? I didn't hear you say. Closest you can find is where?
New Jersey. Which is like 5 hours.
I've been waiting for. I'm not racing because I already know a couple people that have crashed during them. So the time we do spectator drags here, and they've been doing time attack. So that way it's just one car on the track at a time. You don't have to worry about wrecking the other car.
What's the idea behind that?
The circle track.
Oh, okay.
So time attack, like you do a lap and they time your lap. So you get to speed up. You'll be doing warm up lap, and then they'll send you when you go. They'll like wave the green flag, and you better hit it because you start as soon as you cross the line, and then you'll finish when you come back. And so they do time attack. I have a buddy that wrecked his Mustang. He's actually been on my channel several times. He had a white 2019.
Okay.
And he wrecked his Mustang at that time attack. And it sucks because he had blown the motor and just literally had it back, the motor rebuilt, and had been in the car for a week and a half or 2 weeks.
Seems to be how that works.
Yeah. Well, I would not take my car on that circle track. Never.
I'm in.
What?
I'm in. I want to go.
I mean, I like watching. I love watching because it's so risky. Some of these guys, especially like spectator drags. Like I got a video of the spectator drags of one of the Mustangs wrecking, and you could see it. Like I think I put a couple of videos of him out there up before he actually crashed. You can watch it and just see it coming. Like he's waiting later and later and later to brake, and he's not like braking smartly, right? He's locking it up with the wheel turned to the hard left, and
Yeah.
His car's still going straight, and he hasn't figured that out yet. Like, you know, you have to have a little bit of finesse to the braking.
Dad.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Stupid Fast. There were a lot of S650 video stuff today. That's for sure.
Mommy,
I saw that dude in blue posted something. LMR's been posting. I think I've seen Steeda posting.
They were going to have the reveal of the Dark Horse R.
Yeah. That was supposed to be in Charlotte. I was going to go to that. All I had to do was RSVP, and you could go to that at the track.
Yeah.
And if you were like one of the first 100, they gave you something. And I really wanted to go, but I obviously couldn't.
Did they actually have it? Because I've seen not one post about it.
I don't know. I don't know if it's happened yet. So somebody was talking about beefier wheels. I tell you what, I found a set of wheel I want. I found the wheels I think I want. I'm really into all of a sudden. So the LMR SVE R357s, I like those in the Tech 7s. But you know Kane Robbins in the Facebook group? If I showed you his car, you'd recognize it immediately. But I think after seeing him on his car, with the height set perfect, like it looks amazing. Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, Dad.
Yes, sir.
Mommy wants me to be in the live.
Mommy wants you to be in the live. You've been in the live. You've been telling people everything you're doing. Let me see. Why can't I find a picture here? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Can I be in the live again?
I don't know how good this picture will show up.
Can I be in the live again?
Yeah. I'm feeling those wheels.
Yes, I have seen that car. I've seen that picture. Those are the Tech 7s or the 350s?
No, these are the R357s from LMR. They're SVE wheels. So they're actually probably cheaper than Tech 7s, is my guess.
So I finally found, I dug and I found somebody that had school bus yellow, bus 302, that did the Weld Racing S71s. The 5 spokes I told you I wanted,
Okay.
but he had to have had them custom made because they don't make them any wider than an 11-inch wide. And he got 11 and a half and 12 wide.
I found your
This thing looks sweet. Let me see if I can find it. I screenshotted it because it was a 45-second video on YouTube I could never find. I just randomly ran into it.
Oh, for sure, Tony. And that's honestly, I hate to say it, it sounds sadistic. That's why I like going, because these people have little to no experience. And you get these young Marines who they don't think twice. They just go out there with their $40,000, $50,000 cars, and they're ripping them around this track. And you just see the writing on the wall. Somebody, like, the nights we went, it was getting cooler and cooler and cooler. And the track was starting to get some condensation on it. And you're like, somebody's going to crash. Like, it's coming. And sure. Yeah, I can't say anything. My son's sitting right here. But it happened. Did I just post the link again? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. What's up, Chad? I saw you just hopped in. I'm trying to get down, caught up.
Can I be in the live, Dad?
Ken, how you been, man? I haven't talked to you in months. Probably been as busy as I have.
Dad, can I be in the live?
So it's about 10 phones, tablets, duct tape, windshield. Yeah, go stand over by. Yeah, stand right there. They can see you. You're in the live. Nope. In front of the car. There you're a little more over that way. Yeah, right there. There you go. Now you're in the live. Say hello.
Hello.
Cheers.
See? He heard you and sees you. Ford had multiple media events, a couple locations. Yep. We are supposed to get our first 24 at the dealership in about 2 weeks. I'll take it out and see what I think about it. Chad again. I do like that RTR, man. That RTR one looked good.
I like the Tech 5s.
Well, I'm talking about. He's talking about the wheels.
Watching us. Mommy's watching us. Mom told me she will watch.
I was thinking about it. I thought we were talking about S650 still. I like the S650 Dark Horse. Or yeah, the God bless. I can't talk. The RTR 650 Spec 2.
I still haven't seen that.
Looks good.
It's crazy. None of that stuff shows up on my Facebook for some reason.
Everybody say hello, buddy. But yeah, did you see the release that Ford put out? They're bringing back the Ford Motorsport logo.
Yes. I seen it in Funky's video. Did you watch Funky's Michigan, where he was in Michigan at Ford headquarters for their Foxtoberfest? They released the stuff there. It looked like.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of videos that people put that out, and I love those seats, those motorsport seats. I thought those looked sick. I hope they do one in red. If not, like gray, I guess is okay, but blue wouldn't look good in what I'm doing in the future. And the car I'm getting already has new seat covers in it that look really good. So I'm debating whether or not they'll have. I think it has like 03 Cobra or 03 Mach 1 seats. Okay, he can have pizza. You can have pizza too. Go for it. He can have as much as he wants. He's a grown boy. Played hard today.
So this is what I found.
Hold up. Oh, I've seen that wheel. Hold on. I picked the wrong one.
It was the wheels I'd showed you. I just found it on my car. But he got them in way wider options than they.
Looks like how size tire the wheel is that? Is that 17?
It's an 18. It's an 18 by 11 and a half and an 18 by 12.
Huh.
Can I see the picture?
Interesting.
So I definitely wouldn't go that wide, but
I'll tell you what, something that's kind of grown on me a little bit recently is I've seen a couple of the 12s, the race red 12s, rocking bronze wheels.
Yeah.
And I like them a lot. I didn't think I would. I never liked bronze wheels. But I don't know if RTR I have to look. I wonder if RTR makes a bronze wheel.
I think theirs are always they're just like that graphite color. I don't even think they offer anything outside of that.
Don't break my jack, please. I don't know how you do it, but you if anyone would figure out a way.
It's hard to do it.
I'm sure it is.
It's not that hard.
Chad doesn't like it at all. Chad, how you liking that that Hyundai, my man?
Where are they? I'm looking for that guy. I screenshotted it from the boss group who has the Forge Stars that have the real big machine lip.
I'm trying to look on my Mustang.
Same here, Ken. I'm the same way, sir. Yeah. I still got to get the. I do still plan doing. Oh gosh, if I can get my schedule ironed out, I do still plan to do a live with the guy with the race driver who sold his boss to jumpstart his career because I really want all you guys to hear that story. Like bad. It is insane. What?
These make my car loud.
Come show everybody.
These are my car parts.
What do they do?
Make my car loud.
Hold it up. It's a spark plug. It makes his car loud. He took my old compressor from the Sequoia. He's like, can I put that in my boss? I'm like, I don't care what you do. Do whatever you want. Dude, he's funny. I seriously, so yeah. So I have not a lot, man. I've still got a long way to go for the blower because obviously my content slowed down a little bit recently. So I've been living life. But I do have over $1,000 saved up. And there's a guy selling a mini cup car near me, a roller. Basically, it looks like a little. Actually, I'll show you quickly. If it's still for sale. I was seriously considering it for a bit.
Yeah, if you take these.
Because I'm trying to find something this guy is really into. Like Leighton's good at sports, and he plays baseball, but I'm not sure like how much he likes it. Yeah. So I think this is pretty cool, personally.
That is cool. I've never seen one. You described it, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Now, if you take one of these off,
that's cool.
He wants like $1,000 for it.
Got to get him started somewhere.
It's got everything except the motor. So, like, I don't know. You guys kind of know how I am. Like, everything I do is kind of centered around these guys. So, as much as I want a blower, I think I would enjoy if that's something they liked, and I could get them into races and pass tech inspection. I think I'd enjoy that more.
Get a 22-foot box trailer. I promise you, the Sequoia will haul it. My boss did it with my old one. He hauled his kid. His kid raced. It says go-karts, but I don't think it was. It was probably something similar, but not with a cup car body on it. And he hauled them all over the U.S. He went to Virginia, Florida, North Carolina with them, racing on the circuit.
Well, so down the road, like, we want a bigger camper, right? And ideally, we would love a toy hauler.
Yes.
And I can just put that inside the toy hauler and go to an event, put the camper up, get a little generator, run that thing, enjoy, like make it a day, dude. It'd be fun.
We had one. We had a toy hauler. They're nice.
Well, they're expensive. Everything's expensive, man. I regret buying the camper I bought. I mean, it's good camper, but like for what we want to do now, I only bought it because I thought I was getting out of the military, and so I didn't want a huge payment. But now that I'm in, I wish I'd gotten something a little bit bigger.
My car's not starting.
Your car's not starting?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing is everybody's always looking for a starter camper. So, I mean, I don't think it'd be too hard to get most of your money back out of it.
I can get most of it back. I'm going to eat a couple thousand for sure.
Yeah.
Probably 3 or 4. But
Whenever
I'm not in a rush.
Whenever we were at Charlotte, the people camping next to us, they had the exact same camper, and their last name was Coleman. It's on the door. It says the Colemans.
I mean, we like the camper, and honestly, it's kind of perfect now because my son's gonna be playing travel baseball, and so rather than stay in a hotel, we're just gonna go to campgrounds that are in the local area that have full hookups. We can bring our dogs. I don't have to worry about my dogs, and we're camping, and so you're not always playing baseball, so that gives us the option to either hang out or go do stuff in the area also. I mean, we're going to get a lot of use out of it. We're already getting a lot of use out of it. We've already camped 6 or 7 times this year. It's pretty good.
It was making some bad noise because it's not starting.
Is the 2012 Laguna Seca pretty rare? Yeah, they're pretty rare. I mean, so put it this way, stupid fast. They only made 750 Lagunas in 2012, and the majority are black. There was black and silver in that year, and that was it.
In 12, they made black and silver?
Yes. There's a silver and red. There's a silver and red, and there's a black and red.
Okay.
I'll show you. One of my Facebook friends has one.
I've seen the silver and black in the 13. I've never seen it in the 12.
Well, you either love it or you hate it. A lot of people hate it.
I love the 13. Like, if I was to go back and do it all over again, I would have a black and gray or silver Laguna.
Here you go. All right.
I'm about to do a burnout.
Let's see if I can get this picture up.
I'm about to do a burnout.
It's not going to let me blow it up.
I'm about to do a burnout.
It's not going to let me blow it up. There we go. All right.
I'm about to do a burnout.
Silver and red, yeah. That was somebody had one up on the group, didn't they? For sale.
Yeah, there's very few of them.
And he wanted $3,000 less than I paid for this one. That upsets me so much. I should have just waited. But
Ken says go get the cup car. The other issue is I've got a tilt trailer here. I think it can take it because it was the guy modified it to haul a Harley. So it should be able to take it. But the roller, I was looking up how much those things weigh. They're like 600 pounds. Pretty heavy.
That trailer took my Mustang.
What's up, Eagle Seam? How are you?
That trailer took my Mustang.
I've seen a black and red. Yep, there's black and red and silver. I've seen them both. I've at Ponies and Smokies. They had when we went. They did the boss group on the inside, so they had one of every boss. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, there is a 302S and 302R. And if you were lucky, I think it was back in like 2018 or so, the Ford Performance School was selling their 302R cars they had for their track school or track attack or whatever it was. Or maybe the 302S. I can't remember. I get them mixed up. They're selling those cars for like dirt cheap compared to what they'd be worth nowadays. I think they were selling them for like 40, 45 grand.
What's the difference between the R and the S?
I forgot. I looked it up at one point, but we can look it up right now. I think R. I know Tony, if he's still in here, he probably knows. I think R is like race ready right now. It's like an actual race car.
I seen one of the two on Bring a Trailer. Somebody posted.
The 302R is designed for longer endurance races like the Grand Am and specifically GS. The 302S is designed for shorter races like American Iron. That's from Track Mustangs Online.
The R is a race car. And Yellowhammer says fuel cell versus tank mainly. I mean, I'm sure they're very similar. R is a race car.
I've been into cars since I was a kid. Crazy thing is my dad really wasn't a big car person. Now my son really isn't into it. However, my daughter is. Main reason I sold her my 12 GT. Yeah, I've been very lucky, Ken. And I think a lot of it has, like, my dad likes cars, but he's not like super into them like I am. I think the reason my boys are is because like I don't force it on them. I give them the option to do stuff with me, and like I get them involved in the repairs. Like I don't make them do it. I give them the option to come help, and I'll let them help where they can. I'll let them use the power tools. I don't make them at this age. I don't make them like, do everything perfect. I can fix it myself afterwards, but if it gets them involved, I let them tinker. And I think that's helped a lot. Like since he's been 2 right behind me, this one's obsessed. He's still obsessed.
That's good.
And now the little guy, if you guys watched the last video I put up with the boss where I took it out finally and was like, enjoying it like I should.
I heard him in the back.
Yeah, I tried to keep the camera off him, but he was there.
Oh, I could clear it was clear as day. He was back there.
Well, I forgot to edit that part out, but I was like, you know what? That's good. Because he was enjoying it, laughing, and
why would you ever edit that out? I would make the whole video that.
Because there's people out there who are schmucks and they assume
this is true.
The child E word and then ending endangerment. I don't need that kind of crap coming out because I then I have to defend myself, and like I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm going to the speed limit. Like that's what I do with my kids. I will accelerate to the speed limit, but I'll just accelerate quickly.
You're doing nothing more than the crazy woman driving the Tahoe or Suburban down the road.
No, I mean, I am not gonna put my kids in jeopardy.
Exactly.
They're my world. So, but yeah.
I laugh sometimes because of speed.
But my little one, dude, he's obsessed too now. I came home from work a few days ago and he goes, "Daddy, ride boss. Daddy, ride boss." He says that. And I did not push him to. I just took him for a ride in it one time. And he knows what it is. Yeah. It's pretty funny. All I've done is take him for a ride. And I have not I've never pushed him into anything. Like he's got his own little car. His car's still sitting here. I haven't even really. He's driven it. He can drive it, but I don't pull it out all the time.
See, I grew up with a dad that could have cared less about cars. They were tools to him. They get me from point A to point B. They haul the trailer. They haul hay. They make him money. That's what he looked at them as.
Yep.
I was only ever got into him because I hung out with my buddy Dustin. His dad had a Fox body in '93, and it's actually his car now that his dad passed.
That's exactly what I'm referring to, Stupid Fast. So, but I think he actually was going pretty fast from what I remember. But yeah, I don't need that.
That's crazy.
I don't need that because I don't do anything crazy. Plus what I do for a living, I don't need that drama at all.
So I went to Allentown for a meeting on Friday for work, and everybody was there. I decided to drive my boss down. I didn't feel like driving my Subaru, so I drove it down. They paid for the fuel. And we go out to dinner. We go-kart racing indoors, which is absolutely cool. If you have,
I've done that. That's fun.
it is an absolute blast. Axe throwing, which I don't really care about. And then we went back to the hotel, and there was like 5 or 6 of us standing outside at like midnight. And we hear like cars are coming in and out of this plaza right in front. There's cars running up and down the road. And like, it's just not everyday cars. It's Mustangs with no exhaust systems, Camaros with no exhaust systems, Infinities. They were all really loud.
Yeah.
For like an hour. It's like, well, I got to run over to the store. One of our guys was like, yeah, I'll run over with you before I go to bed. I want to get a couple drinks. So I pull out to the red light, and I literally, as I get out to the red light, I see a flashlight, and I look, and 2 cars take off down the road. They were having flashlight drags out front on the main drag.
Huh.
There was a bunch of kids right there in the plaza. So after I came back, I pulled up, and they had like all Infinities. There was one M550 there. There was one S. What was the other car?
You gotta be careful. You don't want to get like lumped into their group if the police show up.
Well, they had 2 races is all they had. We actually I actually drove over to I drove by, and they were trying to get me to pull over, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of hooligans this is, so I'm gonna go park my car at the hotel and I'll just walk over. So I did. And it was a bunch of kids, and they said that they actually weren't racing there. They said there's 2 of us that just raced, but they said there was a main race 15 minutes away. They said by this point the cops should have been called. There was like 50 people they said were going.
Well, then you can take
But-
it for a boss fight again.
That's I get man. I could lose everything if I did something foolish, right? It's something called conduct unbecoming of an officer, and I could lose everything. So no thanks. I'd rather just go to the drag strip, pay my $20 and go down the straight line.
They were all nice kids. Like the kid I was talking to is very bright. I told him, I was like, you actually have some knowledge for somebody as young as you are. And I could just, after talking to him, he'd worked at 2 or 3 different dealerships and knew his stuff. He'd worked on a lot of the Affinities that were there.
Yeah, I want to get out. I want to get back to the drag strip here soon. Whenever I get the new car, I plan on taking that one as often as I can. I don't care if it's running like 14s. I'll go all the time.
Dad, you might crash that car.
I might crash the car. Thanks for the confidence.
We can't do that. We got to have a little bit of time with it.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I think I'm going to hop off here. I just figured I want to get on.
I appreciate you coming up for a bit.
At least
I haven't been.
So
sorry.
I just wanted to get on and say hey and catch up. So
yeah, man, I've been my schedule's been crazy, so I've been really bad about it lately, but it should be better by September. I just need to start my new position and see how the schedule lies.
It was weird. The week I went to Denver, I came back and I was like, well, I guess I'll watch the live, because if I miss the live because I was gone or whatever, I do tend to watch the whole thing. I'm probably one of the only people to sit here and turn it on and watch the whole thing again. But you and Pinks both didn't have a live that week. And I was like, did something happen that I was unaware of, that there's no live this last week?
I got a bunch of texts from people like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just I got stuff going on. Like I don't like I know I'm usually like every week, and I have been very good about it. But my life got really busy this summer, and life gets a vote.
Life always goes ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, Sublime was one of the people that checked on me. I don't know where he is. What's up, Pinks? Well, I'm going to post this again one more time. All right, Nate, appreciate you hopping up here.
Yep. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, later. Someone else hops on, we'll keep going. Otherwise, I'm going to shut it down here very shortly. I just wanted to hop on too. We do have videos in the pipe. I'm editing some right now. It's just been very time consuming.
Dad,
Well, I mean, Ken, I like doing it, because it's kind of a nice little distraction from what I do for work, right? Keeps me. Bruce scratched my car. Where? Where?
Right here.
That's a dead bug, dude.
Yeah.
All right, that's not a scratch. That's a film. My son's trying to give me a heart attack, guys. Ow. I like doing it, Ken, because what I do for a living, man, something that kind of takes me away from that a little bit. All right, Pinks will be live tomorrow at 8, folks. Oh, we're starting to get some people in here. What?
Dad, I'm about to put a supercharger on my Mustang.
He's going to put a supercharger on his Mustang. Yeah, I mean, I like doing it. Especially, I like it better when I have something to actually, when I have scheduled discussion points, I like that better because it's like stuff that's come up with my builds or whatever. But, life's just been busy. The only thing I've really been able to build, because I was ready to do some Mustang mods on the Boss, but I had to repair my daily driver, unfortunately. NC Car, Matt and the Boss 302 on track video coming in November. Tony, we'll talk about that, Tony, a little more offline. We'll talk about that. Maybe if I can convince my father to drive my camper up there or somewhere, right? It'd be kind of cool to do make a trip out of that. If I can get my camper put up somewhere up there and then drive the Boss up behind it. Oh, no, for sure. I hear you, Ken. Ken, you got a busy work life, man. Well, I think your lives, though, like what you do, helped you evolve into your business, and that's great. Like you manifested your own reality, which is awesome. But yeah, I am thinking about one of those mini cup cars. I'm thinking hard on it, but the other thing is my wife's like, you got nowhere to put it, and she's not wrong. I don't know where I'd put it. Yeah, I need to work on my AC fan. Man, I'm right when I say I'm about to get off. We're starting to get all these people in here. I don't even know what age limit like kids got to be to race those things. Let's see. Belts can only be 5 years old.
I found some Toyota stuff in the house. You never showed them this.
Okay. They could run Junior Cup Mini, I guess. I'll look at it, Ken. I am curious about it. That'd be a heck of a thing.
I'm going to put this for car seat in my car.
Well, guys, no one's hopped on here, so in about 30 seconds, we are going to end this. Oh, shoot. What's up?
You thought you were going to end it.
I was about to.
Yeah, I saw that. Sorry, I'd have been on faster, but I'm slow.
No, you're fine. I've been really busy, so my schedule. Like I set this for 8:45 originally, and my son's baseball practice he had his first travel ball practice and it ran until 8. So I got home late and honestly I was not expecting it to be that long.
Oh, 8:45 Eastern time. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not on that silly Eastern time. It comes way too soon for me.
Yeah, I'm eager to get back to doing something. So what do you think, man? Keep saving for a blower or a mini cup car?
When are you gonna put this on my car?
Both.
I mean,
I want to shift on my car.
I mean, I can keep. Yes, I can keep saving afterwards.
How much is a mini cup car?
Well, it's a roller. The guy only wants. I'll show you. You weren't here for this.
No, I wasn't. I was.
The guy
watching
wants $1,000.
That's not too bad.
No, that's in pretty good shape too.
I'd say mini cup and keep saving for the blower. You know.
I mean, this will eat up all my blower fund though.
Yeah.
So I have to buy a motor for it too.
Oh well. You know, I put off getting induction for my car for like 4+ years after I decided. You know, it took me 4+ years to get it, and then I just got lucky and got a deal.
Well, I also don't know where I'd put it. That's another
problem.
I have no idea where I'd put it. That's another problem.
Make another shelf in there.
It's 600 pounds at least.
Not for it, for all the stuff you need to get off the floor. Mini cup car, stack the small bosses.
That's already happened.
Yeah. Get rid of that freezer. You don't need that freezer.
Yeah.
Full of meat, or is it empty?
It's full of food. It's full of stuff.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know how big they are. I have to take measurements.
The mini cup's a little bit bigger than your little cars there.
No, it's bigger than that because adults can sit in these things. I've seen them.
Oh, that's one of the really big ones. Then okay.
I think. I mean, he said it was for his daughter.
Well, just from the pictures I was seeing there, it didn't look that big.
No.
Dad, can you just use this for the PlayStation? This one. Can I just use this shift?
Where's this at?
I don't know.
Oh, it's here. It's in my town. I'm gonna I just want to go look at it.
Go look at it. Go look at it. Damn it. Hey, stupid fast. Mini cup fun. Nice. I know, but I'm locked up from all my money right now, unfortunately.
No, you guys don't do that. It's too fast. You know. I mean, it's already. Let's be real. These cars, I was looking them up. They're like the entry level price. We got like a brand new one is like $6,500.
But like you said, lowball them a little bit because it's got no motor. Does it have a transmission?
He says 1,000 firm. I mean, I don't even know if they have transmissions. I think it might be a direct drive.
What kind of engine does it usually use?
The Honda 390 with like 13 horsepower.
Oh, so it's like a Briggs & Stratton, but a Honda version.
Yeah.
I'd swear the last ones of those I saw, they actually had like motorcycle engines in them. But they were for not little kids. They were for big kids like me. Yeah, I'd go check it out no matter what. Might as well. Oh, look, you got another one. You got HPR even put in.
You guys.
I mean, I seriously would, but like I said, I'm locked out from money right
now. No, you got seriously. HBO Ken, too fast. Appreciate it, guys. You guys know you don't have to do that. I've got the mini. Well, I guess I've got enough for the car. I'd have to save for the motor still.
Yeah, there's motor.
But then again, I'd have to like figure out how to limit it because before I was reading like how fast they go, and it says like on a shorter track about 60, on the bigger tracks and do about 90. And like I got to find the limiter because I don't want my boy doing it.
Like Chad said, put a Predator engine in it from Harbor Freight. They make some decent engines.
Yeah, and you can. Well, I got to make sure. Well, I got to look up the rule. I have to learn the rules to this because if I'm going to do this, this is something I want to be like fall. I don't want any issues. Like I want my boys to be able to go out there and do it.
Yeah.
What about tomorrow? We can make a car show outside.
Unfortunately, tomorrow's a work day.
Dad?
So you done camping for a little while?
No, we're going out in less than 2 weeks.
Oh, good.
I got 2 more trips booked the next. That's why I'm actually going to miss probably 1 more live, and then maybe 2. But then after that, my schedule is going to be ironed out because we're not going to book any more trips that could interfere with baseball.
Right. Baseball is good, and that's great that you're doing all that. How's the camper holding up?
Camper's been all right. I mean, the toilet flange had the issue. I need to get my finish nailer in there before I take it out again and hit some more panels up because they use these like really crappy staples.
Yeah, we're actually doing it.
The finish nailer works pretty good. I've already attacked a few things. The AC unit on the side, I like it because of it's easy to replace, but like the pan, they must use some sort of really horrible galvanized metal because the pan is rusting and there's rust marks coming down the side of my camper.
Plastic. Switch it to a plastic pan.
I gotta find one that'll fit perfect.
If not plastic, aluminum, but you can have one made.
I'm probably gonna have to have one made or something.
Yeah, I'd go either aluminum or plastic because no rust issues there.
Yeah.
The aluminum, as long as
I can't believe they used it. I can't believe they used the metal. Like it's such a poor decision.
Well, they do the metal because the plastic ones in cold weather will crack and break, and then they don't work at all.
That looks like you get the camper house.
When I what?
Get the camper house.
Camper house?
I figured out how to do my put the my air conditioner, my portable air conditioner. I figured out how to put it in my trailer now. I'm gonna cut a hole in the floor.
Tony.
Later, Tony.
Yeah, and I don't want it to go too like I want my kids to go out there and be able to rip it and have fun, but I don't want it to go too fast.
Yeah.
Just yet. Now, what would be cool, and I don't see why they would have an issue, but maybe they would. If they could let my kids run one of these at an autocross event, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
I mean, they're not going to know that they're not flying.
I want to do that.
3D printed? That'd be a big 3D print motorhead. I think his pan's a little larger than you're thinking.
Dad, I want to draw a gold card.
Because how big is your pan? It's fairly decently sized, isn't it?
I'd say
15 inches.
Yeah, probably about 15, 16 inches.
Yeah, they could do it on some of the industrial 3D printers. But later, Bama. Yeah, no shit. If they got their handling down, those things would definitely do well in a parking lot event. Just
Dad,
the
I want to
handling.
drive a go-kart. Dad, I want to drive a go-kart.
I think
I'm messaging the guy now.
I think your son just wants to drive.
Exactly. I mean, dude, that's the thing. Like I was talking, me and the missus were talking. Like Leighton's good at sports, at baseball.
Yeah.
He's not. He plays baseball. He's not necessarily his passion. It's pretty obvious what his passion is right now.
Dad, look at my
so I'm trying to find something that I can use as a hook to motivate him to try harder to listen better and try harder.
Right. How old is Leighton?
Leighton's 9.
And he's 7?
He's 5. He's turning 6 here.
Oh my God. Just so many ages to keep up with. I couldn't do it. I had enough for 3.
I don't think the boss body's quite big enough, Chad, but that'd be a cool thought.
Yeah. Oh. So where'd you find that, on Marketplace?
Yeah. He's here in my town. I might see if he meet up with me. I just want to. I like to take a look at it at least.
What is he messing with?
Problem is, I'd probably fall in love with it and be like, this is coming home with me. And then get it here and be like, well, crap. What am I going to do with this?
Dad, can you give me some racing gloves?
What up, Downhill?
What's up, Downhill? Man, you guys stop that. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. But I'm just here to chat because I've been late and missing them all. And, I still do. I enjoy these live streams. That was like, especially like during COVID, man, that was like the way to get away, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready to get working on this thing. I do gotta finish editing some of the Skip Barber stuff that I do have. I probably have to change the dynamic for the actual event video to where it's kind of like I narrate it, and then I insert some of the footage I have, and then go back to like describing it a little bit. But we'll see. I don't know. But the day leading up to it, that's the stuff I enjoyed. I got to chase one of the race cars. Somewhere safe. But
yeah,
what's up?
What finish nailer are you using?
Harbor Freight.
Is it the air powered?
Yeah, Central Pneumatic, cheap one.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
Carolyn's been using one, but it's their 1-up model from that. It starts with a B.
I literally bought this because I had to rebuild. But I had to rebuild a cabinet in my old house, and I just used this to knock it all together.
See, because I have my Brad nailer from Milwaukee, the battery powered one, but it is way too powerful. It's got too much power, And so she went and got an air powered one to do all this stuff right here that's being done in the house, the wainscoting down there, all that around the edge.
Oh, I've seen Chad. I've seen the Harbor Freight Predator motors. I know they're capable of a lot. You can build. There's kits to build them. I know they're a lot, but I want to make sure. I don't know if people run those for the Cup cars or what. And I want to make sure that if I do it, I want it to be. Wow. I want it to be able to be competitive. I want to be able to tune it up. I think I could set Leighton out there and he'd be fine. I think after I sent him out for a few laps, he'd build his confidence and he'd start ripping around that track. And he's light. He's super light, so he could probably do really well.
How did you go-karts, Dad? Dad, when am I allowed to try a go-kart?
No, thanks.
Yeah, we saw you, David. Appreciate you hopping in here, man. Appreciate the super chat.
Thanks.
Okay.
It's the Banks one. It seems to do pretty good. I mean, it does, I think, nails and it does nails and maybe this one just does the I don't know what it does. The staples.
If I buy a tool from Harbor Freight, the thought is that I need it for one job. If anything longer than that is appreciated.
So it does 5/8 inch to 2 inch brad nails.
What's up, MJ?
18 gauge brad nails, and I think it does. I thought it did staples too, but I don't know.
It should do staples. Downhill, I've got the Bauer impact gun, and I love that thing.
She doesn't want this. I may buy it from her when she's done with it.
Again. There's lamps.
Just because
Something Nolan?
When am I allowed to use those again?
Use what?
Dude.
I mean, later I gotta clean up the garage. You guys have made a mess of this garage. Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to clear this out.
You really do need to clean up your garage, just like I do. I got no room to talk. My garage is a mess.
Well, I got this is my boss parts wall that I'm facing right here. So I got parts all over the place. I got hockey sticks. I got an extra compressor, small compressor, random trophies, Sequoia parts up there. Then I got an old kitchen cabinet I'm using as a workbench. I got the carburetor I was gonna put on the other Fox body. That's still here. I got the heads Okay, this is for the other motor. I still have the motor in here, by the way. That's right there. and I didn't even think about that. I still got the motor in here.
Still got the motor, still got the transmission.
Yeah, I got a cover in here. It's huge for my camper. I've got a water slide for my kids. Giant cornhole boards, like all this stuff needs to get out of here.
Cornhole board.
Well, the cornhole boards were made. They were a gift. They were made for me by my wife. Well,
Yeah.
She had someone made it, and then she painted it.
I'll just clear this up for the new car.
Got my bagel with cream cheese and jelly. Go get that cup. Or yourself a bag. Hey, I appreciate you, Nate. Man, you guys, seriously,
You know,
you guys are awesome.
they've paid for like 1/10 of it so far. Not 10.
Oh,
I can't add. Never mind. Math bad.
no, that's all right.
I'm wrong. Math bad.
I'm waiting for the guy to reach back out. I mean, I'm looking at it right here. I see a battery. Yeah, that's my fault. I see a battery. I see a chain. I see the sprocket. It looks like it's a direct drive almost.
Okay. Well, but it might have a centrifugal drive, kind of like my golf cart did. When it got to up to a certain speed, it actually kind of changed gears automatically by itself.
Put that on the boss.
Yeah. I like the body though. I think that's pretty cool.
When are you gonna put that on the boss?
Oh yeah. YouTube takes their 30% out. Yeah.
The problem is I would be very tempted to just drive it around my neighborhood all the time.
Put a muffler on it, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Now, when are you gonna put that on the boss?
Yeah, you're not lying, stupid fast.
Dad, when are you gonna put that on the boss?
I had made a new channel and I got 70 views on my video. Nice, Nolan. What video did you post? Please don't cancel me.
Please don't cancel me. You get a canceling. You get a canceling.
Dad,
What?
when are you gonna put that on the boss?
No, I don't need that. The boss already has that. That's an extra set. We might put that on the project car.
Where is the project car in there?
No, it's not here yet. It's it'll be here when it's ready. And you know,
I want it to
there's
be,
a lot of stuff going on, so I'm not rushing it.
I want it to be here right now.
Okay, Nolan, I got you. Oh, that's right, Nolan. Your dad's the guy with the new GT500. You live near me. That's right. I was trying to remember who you were. Sorry, we do have a few people on the. I'm a small channel, but there's still a lot of you guys. So if I don't talk to you every day, then it's hard to remember everybody.
You're a small channel compared to me or not. You're 5.5K. Jesus.
Yeah.
Can you put that on the project car too?
It's weird though. I'm kind of curious what my breakdown is, and if I run a poll, I'm sure it's still mainly Mustangs. But I do have I did pick up a decent amount of camper followers, which is kind of funny because I
like watching those videos too. So I'm just weird. I like the camper videos and I like the Sequoia videos.
Well, I had started one. I had started one for the AC rebuild, and I had to stop it because it got to a point where I'm like, I just need to fix this thing because I was getting frustrated. I had installed it, and when I went to recharge it, I'd drawn the vacuum, right? And I went to recharge it. I started the car and turned the AC on. I didn't notice that the AC hadn't engaged. I didn't notice that. So I went to charge it with no compressor running, so it kind of threw everything off a little bit. So I screwed that up. So I just held this video. I got to do a video on the manifold set that I got because I got a set from a company called Orion Motor Tech. They sent it to help me out. And I told them I would do, I'd at least kind of show it off a little bit. And it's really nice. Hold on, where's it at?
Show them the boss model.
You've seen it.
That's my problem is I don't do a lot of videos on my car stuff that I do anymore because it
takes forever.
That is a nice thing.
Dude, it's really nice. And they were going to send me.
Never knew that.
They were supposed to send me another one of these to give one of these away. So I have a three valve manifold set right here that I am giving away, but they're supposed to send me one of these exact ones because you got a vacuum line and you got a charging line.
I like that. I could use one of those.
Yeah, and this is nice. Like it seems robust. So I mean, I figured, I was just saying it. Your average Joe Schmo do-it-yourselfer probably doesn't have a set. I didn't have a set.
No, I was thinking of buying one, but it was going to be the Harbor Freight one along with their vacuum. So, because I haven't decided, there's two ways to do when you do the focus swap. There's two ways to do it. One, you can be very careful and take everything off and then move. You can turn.
What's up, Jamie?
You can turn the AC out of the way so you don't have to disconnect it. But then you have to be really careful with the compression and all that. When I did my first one, I just disconnected it and just bled the system. And then I had to take it in and have somebody else recharge it for me.
Do not buy the Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's actually more expensive than a lot of them.
Really?
Like this kit, I think is like $70. Harbor Freight's about 70. There's other, like this kit right here was not even close to that much, and it's about everything that the Harbor Freight kit is. This is one of the ones I'm going to be giving away. It's very basic. It's just all brass but I mean,
it's going to be one-time use, basically.
No. I mean, I think you'll get more than that out of this.
I'm just saying, I need it for one use. If I need it at all, if I'm careful, I won't need it at all. Because I helped the guy. After I did my engine, I helped another guy swap his engine and his Focus, and in his ST, and we didn't break the AC lines. We kept everything intact, so we didn't have to worry about it. So it takes a little bit more work. That's all.
Yeah. Well, whether I did it right, I hope I did it right. I mean, I have AC now, finally, thank God. But it's a 300. The body has 300 and almost 40,000 miles. It's like 334,000 miles now. So like I'm way past what I care about. So if it works, awesome.
Yeah.
If it didn't work, I mean, actually, for my family hauler for like camping, I have to have AC. So we were considering what other options were out there, but right now is not a good time because of all the random expenses that came up. Like a travel ball, it's not crazy expensive. It is expensive compared to regular ball, but I played travel hockey growing up, and like my parents were like working 3 jobs so we could do that.
Yeah, travel ball kind of sucks, but that's because I was my job kept me too busy. Wouldn't have been good for my kids. They would have never been able to go. Back then I worked too much when they were young. But had to pay for everything.
Yeah, I like the C8s too. Yeah, and if as long as Layton keeps showing improvement and that he likes it, then we're gonna keep with it. So I want him to have something that he's good at and passionate about. That's why I'm considering this mini cup, man. I think if I get the boys in something like that once, they're gonna be hooked. But this guy behind me, until he proves I can trust him, no way in hell is he getting in one of those, because I'd be afraid that he would just. I don't know what I'm afraid of. I don't know what he would do. Layton would listen to every single word I say. This one, no idea.
Yeah.
But the problem with him is he got screwed. So Layton, from his age of 2 up, right, he got to go to car shows with me, and I got to put him in these little Power Wheels, and he listened to me because I made him listen. COVID happened, and he didn't get to grow up like that. So he's now learning to pay attention, but he's also more defiant now as he's an older kid, and it's just, I'm backpedaling a little bit. They look good, I think. They do look good. Hey, night, Jamie. Thanks for hopping in here.
Hey, is HBR still in here?
I don't know. He might be listening.
I had a question for him, but it wasn't anything major, and I've totally forgotten already. Now that I realized he's not in here, or he may not be in here.
He has it listed for 1,000. He says 1,000 firm. What should I offer?
800.
If it's something 800.
Serious. How long's it been listed?
I've seen it there a few times, but it was listed for 1,200 initially.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it's okay, Ken. I can't remember what I wanted to ask you anyway. It wasn't anything really important.
It says, what's it say? What are you doing, man? Get out of his jet. I think they took that feature off. They don't always show how long it's been up for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I think that people were looking at that, and it was probably taken away from sales.
Possibly, or it was, if it's been listed for a while, I like to know that it's been there for a while.
Yeah, because then you can lowball them. It's been there for a minute, right?
I know. I mean, even houses show how long they've been on the market. Come on.
Yeah, they don't show it anymore. I know it, but it did used to.
Maybe it's just. I think maybe it's something you can turn off, or I don't know. Does it not do it for anything anymore? I haven't been looking. Oh, see, yeah, it does. This listed about a day ago on this one. Listed about a day ago. Listed 6 days ago. So this shows it on mine. Over a week ago.
Well, you must be close to me.
Yeah. Yeah, mine shows almost everything I just looked at. Shows how long it's been listed.
I'm not seeing it. It used to be right in the description or right in that area.
It's usually one of the first things. Twin turbo SN Cobra for trade 22,000 listed 6 hours ago.
No, it just says Mini Cup race car. That's all it says.
Listed over a week ago in Savannah, Tennessee, 86 Mustang for 2,500. It's a LX23, but not bad looking. I mean, could be better. Moth. But I'm not looking to buy anything right now, so. Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't show. He must have opted to not show it or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's been listed for so long it doesn't know how to show it.
I'm going to start watching some YouTube videos on these. But I think I'm going to have to end this here in about 3 minutes.
Depends on the category. So if it's not, I think automobile stuff almost always shows it. That must be listed under toys or something else.
Yeah. So I'm going to end this in 3 minutes. It's not because I want to stop talking. It's because I did have my toenail cut, and I still have to, before I can even go to bed and take a shower, I have to do the foot soak. And, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to do the 30-minute foot soak and then re-bandage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that not too long ago.
It's not pleasant.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I thought it felt good.
Well, this one's not as bad as the last one because I had the issue come back a month ago, and I took care of it got so bad 2 weeks ago that it hurt me less cut it out without meds than it did just to leave it.
Yeah.
So I cut it without meds. I didn't get all of it. So all she had to do was cut with what was left. And the thing that really hurt was the injections.
Oh yeah, the injections really, really hurt. Other than that, it wasn't so bad. But I watched him when he was cleaning it out and stuff in it. He was taking Q-tips in the hole and sticking the Q-tip in about that far. That's how far back they cut.
Yeah,
under my skin. Yeah, there was a big hole.
Victor, camping was awesome, man. My kids really enjoy it. We did some fishing, did a bunch of activities. Won a free weekend basically. But Matt Layton caught 2 bass. I caught a bass. I caught a bass in the luckiest way possible. I had a teeny little fishing hook because we were fishing for bluegill, and I caught this tiny little bluegill, and I'm reeling it in, and right before it gets out of the water, a bass ate it, and the bass hooked itself. And it was the luckiest catch ever. And It was the wrong hook. Everything was wrong to catch that fish. I got very
It was
lucky.
this big.
But then Leighton ended up catching 2 because we started fishing for the bluegill in one pole, and then we'd put them as bait on another pole for the bass, and Leighton caught 2 bass the right way. So that was pretty awesome.
You got a tree fish. Nice. I've caught many of those. If you meant 3 fish, that's different. I've caught trees many times. Yeah, I did like the Christmas lights myself too. I thought that was pretty cool. That's a lot of work though.
It is, dude. I tell you what, if I have the option to put it out in negative 50 degrees and 110-degree heat index, probably taking that negative 50. It
Oh,
sucked.
yeah.
It was so hot.
Yeah, 25 by 20 fully enclosed steel carport with 2 roll-up doors, 1,200. That's cheap. If everything's there. That is really cheap. That is extremely cheap.
But even if it's not, I feel like you can manufacture what you need.
Yeah, I'm like that. That's like a almost $10,000 buy right now. New. If it were new, it'd be about 10 grand with the doors.
I don't know how much mine weighed. The worst part was my father-in-law told me his tackle box had a weight or had a scale, and I just didn't know it was there.
Probably down at the bottom. Doesn't really matter. You're just doing it for fun.
Yep.
Doubt you broke any records if you caught it on a hook that small.
Yeah. It was I don't know. I don't know, it's pretty big. I'll show you a picture actually. I got a picture.
Hey Nate, that is a damn good deal. Does he say what the height of it is? That does make a difference too, but I'm pretty sure with a 20 by 20, 2 roll-up doors and a man door. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah. That's not bad at all.
I actually got a better picture of me holding it.
Probably
I'm a large man. I'm a large man.
Like 3 to 5 pounds at least.
Yeah, I'm a large man, and it was
oh yeah. Yeah, it's
good size.
Thing looks evil. I don't know why it looks so evil.
I don't like fish. I just like fishing.
I like the idea of fishing. Yeah, about 3 pounds.
All right.
Yeah,
I do need to go soak my foot, and I got to help my boys get to bed. It's way past their bedtime. Everybody, thanks for hopping in here, guys. Sorry I was late. I'm hoping to have a better schedule in September. Stay flexible with August. But everybody with Super Chat, Ken, Nate, Downhill Daddy, Stupid Fast. Appreciate you guys. You guys know you don't got to do that. I just like talking with you guys. But thank you again. And I am looking at it. I'm at least going to see if I can go look at it. We'll see what happens. I might even roll out there with my trailer and see what it would take to get it up there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys.
It's a good deal, Nate. That's all I can say. It's a good deal. Hey, take it easy, bros.
All right. Later, Pinks, and I'll try and hop in yours tomorrow, sir.
Hey, if you're around. If not, no big. I got to set it up anyway.
No worries. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night.